All right, Keith is back with your full check of the forecast. Weekend's here, and I still remember the weather weenies where you guys talked about Mother's Day because it was super warm, and we were like, "Oh, how's it going to be for Father's Day?" And dads are getting,
they're getting there and
It's
shake
fun.
too.
It's decent. Yeah. I think I've yet to hear what elaborate plans are in store for me. I'm sure there will be some sort of red
Paula,
carpet.
can you let us know?
And feeding of grapes or something. I don't know, but it should be interesting.
Just like you did for Mother's Day.
Yeah,
It'll be very
yeah,
similar.
yeah.
Good call, Brian.
Me
Good
like
call.
suddenly trying to remember what I did for Mother's Day very quickly, and there was definitely food involved. 68 in Portland, 66 in Rockland, 72 in Wiscasset. That was the warmest spot in the state, but most of us below average for this time of the year. Still, there was a lot of sunshine out there. Southern coastal Maine especially did fight with the clouds. York County, southern and central Cumberland County, and parts of Oxford County really did struggle. But you can see spatially, most of the state was bright today, so it kind of offset the slightly cooler temperatures. Clouds will thicken up here late tonight, but I don't see any issues, at least until midnight as far as showers go. More likely, we're talking about 2 or 3 in the morning that showers start moving in through southern and western Maine. And by tomorrow morning, this is 6 a.m., we do have showers around, but the models have pretty consistently through the week downgraded the amount of showers and also the coverage of those showers. And so here we are 6 a.m. and there are showers around, especially along the coast. 10 a.m. still some showers along the coast, but by the middle of the day, the entire state is done really with that rain. We start clearing out over especially central Maine and western Maine. The nicest day will likely be across northern Maine, where temperatures will be in the upper 60s, and it will be dry all day north of Bangor. Then we fight those clouds, though, along the coastline, and probably most of the day in southern coastal Maine is cloudy. But still, it's an improvement. It looked like it was legitimately rainy earlier in the week, so this is just kind of quick showers at least. And then Father's Day looks pretty good. Temperatures once again below average in the 60s, mixture of sun and clouds out there. Maybe we get to 70 by late in the afternoon. This model has a couple of stray sprinkles. I think that's a possibility in the mountains and in through New Hampshire, but I think the vast majority of us are dry here on Sunday, which means that some of us will be dry all weekend. North of Bangor, I think you have a really good chance to not see any rain at all this weekend. And even Portland might miss these showers. If we do, then we'll break that streak that everybody's been talking about, right, of wet weekends since March. Hopefully we can get that over with. Starts to get hot and a little bit humid. Wednesday and Thursday, I think it's warmer than this. This is straight computer model data, and I would think that it will be probably in the mid-80s at least on Thursday, and the dew points will be up there too. That's why I have sticky and humid, and just for a refresher on the non-refreshing air, sticky is less than humid on our little scale. And then there's one above that that's called oppressive. You don't want to see that one. That's a bright red.
Thanks.
So it starts to get a little bit noticeably humid into next week. But that makes sense. I mean, it's mid-June, so we should, in theory, see more and more of that kind of air.
Right. We've been complaining that it wasn't here. So
Right. Hit us.
We're ready for it.
Hit us, yeah.
We're ready for it. Thanks, Keith.